so pretty. Wow. Hola, we were in San Sebastian. So right now we're walking the streets of San Sebastian. As you can see, it is amazing. We just had a little bit of pinchos, and now we're on the hunt for some really bomb ass paella.
Sometimes I do hear the words of this song. When I go, I don't stay gone for long. I know it's going on. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We'll always need each other. Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back. Make everything all better.
It's never over until I've ended. Lay down beside me, do it again. It's never over until I've ended. Lay down beside me. And don't be a fool, baby, don't watch it.
We're at Red Garden at the moment. It was really So right now we're making our way to the flamenco show after the pub.
Hey, papi.
Hi, papi. Oh, papi. Gotta get lit! Hola, we are in Spain. Spain, Barcelona. There it is, FC Barcelona. As you can see behind me, we have made it to La Sagrada Familia. See? La Sagrada Familia. That's right. Fun fact about this building is that
It's unfinished.
it's unfinished. It's been built for over 100 years. And they're planning on finishing it in 2026. So it's crazy. It's by Mr. Gaudi. I forgot his first name. Mr. Gaudi. So he died before it was finished, but he left the plans for afterwards. To Casa Barcelona, which is what Gaudi also designed. It's pretty trippy inside. We're gonna have a look.
Get in there.
It's starting to rain out here in Spain. So as you can see behind us, that was originally where they did bullfighting, but they don't anymore just because a bit of animal cruelty rights came in, so they sort of banned it. Also, look at this lift. So we made it to the magic fountain. It looks like Disneyland, doesn't it? It doesn't.
Majestic.
Very. It's like a full of
You know
cut.
what's funny? The blue bits are just like for
Like
renovation.
protection,
It actually
renovation.
looks like it's part of the design.
There's so many people here.
One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise today I'll let you go. But I don't care if you got hurt in your eye. All I really care is you wake up in my arms. One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. I don't deserve it, I know I don't deserve it, but stay with me a minute. I swear I'll make you worth it. Can't you forgive me, at least just temporarily? I know that this is not fair. I should've known
Right now we're on the top of the Matador Stadium and I'm shitting my pants because I'm afraid of heights. Not really, it's alright up here. Hello, welcome to the end. Well, almost the end, I guess. This is just a little story time about how I stupidly lost my phone in Barcelona. So yeah, as you saw, we just went to the Magic Fountain and we also saw the bullfighting ring place. And yeah, it was late and we decided that, you know, let's grab a little meal before we head back to our hotel. So we ended up going to Burger King, which is on the way back. And we ended up ordering quite a bit, so because we, you know, had our own food, and since we're going back to the hotel, we thought we'd order, you know, other food for other people as well. So I ended up carrying like 2 massive bags of Burger King. And since the walk was a bit further and a bit more difficult with the Burger King, we decided to catch a cab there instead. So yeah, we get in the cab, everything's all good. But I tend to be that kind of person who puts things between their legs or like shoves it under their thigh. So I had put my phone, yeah, in between my legs, and I must have forgotten about it. So yeah, we get back to the hotel, go inside, everything is all G. We sit down and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna check the time on my phone. Realize I don't have my phone in any of my pockets. My phone is not in my bag. So I was like, oh, I must have just like dropped it outside coming in. So I go outside, I check on the floor, where we were standing, where we were walking, no sign of my phone. And I'm like, well, shit, I must have left it at the Burger King. So we go back inside to the concierge lady at the hotel and we were just asking her if she could give the Burger King place a call, because obviously she speaks Spanish and she's there to help people like me. But yeah, they didn't pick up, which was shit, because then it was like, oh, well then where could it be? But then I remembered, like, I had it going into the taxi because I had shown the taxi driver the address of the hotel on my phone. So I definitely had it with myself in the taxi, which meant it's gotta be in the taxi. So we go outside, just hoping that the taxi driver had noticed that the phone was sitting there in the passenger seat, but no, he did not return it, he did not come back, which sucked. So we ended up getting in contact with Jude, which is our tour leader, and her, aka, and I, we end up going to the police station that's around the corner from where we pretty much were before, so close to the Magic Fountain place. And the police are like, there's not much we can really do in this situation other than, you know, filing a missing personal items report with the taxi company, and that's it. We couldn't really track down the taxi cab that we had taken because we didn't know the license number, the number plate, the number plate of the cab, and we paid with cash. Because we paid with cash, they weren't able to track down our payment, whereas if we had paid with card, they would have been able to check the history and where the money came from. But yeah, so we couldn't identify which taxi we had taken, and that was it. All we can really do was wait. We put down the number for the hotel that we stayed in hopes that if something did come up that they would contact the hotel, but yeah, nothing came from it. So we had to go back to the hotel because it was already really late, because by the time I had gotten back to the room, like, everyone was asleep, and and I had no key to get in because we only had 2 keys shared between I don't know how many guys. And so I was sitting in the hallway for like a good 20 minutes or so because nobody was awake until somebody finally woke up from all my knocking. And yeah, I just went straight to bed. Didn't set an alarm because I had no phone. Nobody knew what was going on as well. So the next morning, it was time for us to pack up and leave Spain, Barcelona, and head back to France. But yeah, I had no alarm, which meant I didn't wake up in time. Nobody woke me up. By the time I woke up, everyone had already finished packing their bags and were about to leave the room, whereas I was like, shit, like I look like shit. I have no eyebrows on and all my shit is all over the place and everyone is leaving the hotel. So that was a very stressful morning. But yeah, on one of our pit stops, we ended up calling the taxi company just to let them know, you know, all the details of what my phone looked like, and to just get in contact with us if anything happened. But no, nothing happened from it, which was shit, which meant our taxi driver was a prick and didn't return my phone. But yeah, we waited throughout the duration of the trip. I had no phone, and this was in Greece at the very end of our trip, where we were like, okay, nothing is coming from this situation and I just got to claim this on my insurance. So it was AK, Catalan, which is our bus driver, and myself. We headed off to the Greek police station, and Catalan, who speaks Greek, spoke to the cops in Greece and made up some full bullshit story about how I was just walking on the streets and someone had just stolen it from my bag. And yeah, they were like, cool, no worries, we believe your story. Because they wouldn't have helped us if it happened in Spain. They would have been like, why don't you just go do it in Spain? So we had to pretend that it happened in Greece. And, you know, gotta get my monies because, you know, my insurance. I didn't pay for insurance for no reason. So yeah, filling out this form, blah, blah, blah. And then some fucking American tourist walks in and they're just like, oh, we lost our phone or some shit. And then they were like, no worries, like just fill in this form. And we're sitting there like, bro, we made up some fucking bullshit story for no reason. Like it could have been so much more easier. But yeah, that was it. I lost my phone in a fucking taxi because I was too busy carrying fucking Burger King. But yeah, that's my story. And that's how I lost my phone. And that's how I became $350 richer because of my insurance claim. But yeah, that's it. Hope you liked my little shit story. But you're probably shit as well because you sat through it and listened to my story. I don't know. I should shut up. Whatever. Bye. Stay tuned for the next vlog.